NBA prize picks for Saturday, December 2nd. I'm Sniper from DFS Army. Going to show you the top 6 plays in our Proptimizer. Hit the like button for me. Let's get right to work. This is the Proptimizer. Have it for all sports, but we're going to focus on NBA today. We'll let you compare prize pick odds, sportsbook odds, and our projections to find plus EV plays. Check out the links down below to join the DFS Army. Your code Sniper20 is 20% off. But I got to get to play number 1. It's too much promo for a beginning of a video. What am I doing? Kyle Lowry, play number 1. Less than 12.5 points. Look, the sports books have this at 11.5. 1 point matters on prize picks. You get value where you can find value. Prize picks is at 12.5. The sports books say, hey, 11.5. Vegas is super sharp. I'm going to follow them, and our projection model has it at 11.47. Let's go ahead. Let's check out the last 5 on Kyle Lowry. If you've never seen one of my videos, Kyle last 5 is the last thing I look at. Unless these are all 5 overs, I'm not going to go ahead and go under. He's 2 of the last 5. I'm going to trust Vegas in the spot they're in. They got a game against Indiana. He just played them. He had 15 points. It's not like he crushed it. It was not like he's 28 against Cleveland. I'll assume we get a little bit of regression here. I trust Vegas and our projections and that math. The last 5 is just kind of confirmation. Like if Kyle Lowry had 5 straight games of 25 points, I'd go, I don't, even with whatever circumstances there would be, which is why Vegas would have it lined where it was, then I would hesitate. That's how I use last 5. People really like to look at it, so we peep in here. I'm telling you, in the long run, Vegas is better than last 5. Kyle Lowry, less than 12.5 points, is play number 1. Let's find play number 2. Perfect example when we get a pass in the Proptimizer. Brook Lopez, 14.5 points is the prize pick line. The sports book say, hey, 13.5, but our projection model is over. Just pass. There's more plays. There's tons of plays. Same thing with Jerami Smith Jr. 14.5 is the prize pick line. Odds say 13.5, projection over, pass, next one. We end up on Duncan Robinson, more than 0.5 steals plus blocks. It's minus 140 on BetMGM, minus 139 at Caesars. It's value for us because if you play a 5 or a 6 pick on prize picks, your implied value is minus 119. That's 20 to 21 cents of plus EV, which if you're a long-term player, you know that adds up. A projection model has them at 0.61, so 61, depends how you look at it. You can say 61% of the time, but it's probably a little less than that because in the sim, there are times he's going to end up with 1 steal and 1 block and end up at 2. But our projection model has him closer to 1 than 0. So I'll go ahead and I'll roll with Duncan Robinson. Let's go ahead. Let's check out the last 5 and make sure he's getting something for us. He's got 1 in each of the last 2 games, 2 and 3 last 5. Hopefully the roll stays up. Did it cash it last time against Indiana. We got our second Heat play of the day. Duncan Robinson being play number 2. Play number 3, right below it, Dorian Finney-Smith, more than 13.5 points plus rebounds, minus 130 on FanDuel at this number. Everybody else has got it bumped up to 14.5. Looks like value to me. Projection model has it 15.32. Let's go find Dorian Finney-Smith in prize picks. Points plus rebounds. It's been over 4 of the last 5 games. I found a good play for you last 5ers if that's what you're all about. Dorian Finney-Smith. More than 13.5 points plus rebounds. It's that easy to find plus EV plays using the Proptimizer. Link down below. Check it out. If you're not on Prize Pick, I got a deposit match down there. They get you some free months at DFS Army. Domantas Sabonis, this play is a pass because the odds say under. Projection says over. Next. Same thing with Malik Beasley. We finally end up on Klay Thompson, less than 3.5 3-pointers made. All the way priced at minus 146 on FanDuel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, because I bet you this play will probably be bumped if the line keeps coming this way. And once it's down at 3, people will comment and ask me, hey, is that still a play? Short answer is no. I would avoid the bumps. Use the tools. Find other plays once plays do get bumped. Minus 130 on DraftKings. BetMGM, still solid value. Projection model at 2.58. Let's go fire up Klay Thompson. Less than 3.5 3-pointers made. He's been under in 3 straight games. Did have a little stretch here. You know how Klay is, but he can pop off, obviously, at any time. Has not been hitting them. Another matchup against the Clippers, who limited him to 2 3-pointers made last time out. I'm going to follow the odds and the projection as I do. And we'll go Klay Thompson, less than 3.5 3-pointers made. Play number 5, thinner play, but everything this does still line up. Jerami Grant, more than 2.5 3-pointers made. As you see, the tool is updated throughout the day. We've got a live update and bounce back. We'll see if that play comes back. And clearly, updates are running. I'm going to end up playing this Darius Garland play, but let's continue with the Jerami Grant play. More than 2.5 3-pointers made, minus 130 on DraftKings, 132 FanDuel, minus 139 Caesars. Projected just over. It's slightly over at 2.63. That is enough for me. Excuse me, guys. I don't know how much my voice is cutting in and out. You might have noticed there was no video yesterday. Took a day off because not feeling well. The parents will know I got one of those elementary school colds. So back at it today. Appreciate you guys who joined me. Hit the like button if you're back, or if you're new and you see the last 5ers, I got you. I got you. The odds are in our favor. As of the projection, the last 5 also on my side. I mean, I can't lie. I like when it lines up. 5 straight games, more than 2.5 threes. And we're going to go ahead and look for a 6 straight with Jerami Grant. Back to the well, back to the Proptimizer. Play number 6. It popped in before. I'm just going to scroll up real quick and make sure a different play didn't crash the party. Doesn't look like it. All right. The updates we are bouncing around. So we're going to keep on rolling through here. We got Klay Thompson, Jerami Grant. We'll land on Cameron Johnson. I know the Darius Garland play has been in and out as we have the updates, but I'm going to go with what's here. Cameron Johnson, less than 2.5 3-pointers made. 3 3-pointer mades in this video. Not a stat we attack often, but appears to be where the value is, lined anywhere between minus 130 and minus 137. Projection down at 1.94. Well, pull up Cameron Johnson. Make sure he's not red hot. Been under 3 of the last 5 games. Looks good to me. Matchup here against Orlando. We'll go Cameron Johnson, less than 2.5 3-pointers made. Here is today's recap. Kyle Lowry, less than 12.5 points. Duncan Robinson, more than 0.5 blocks plus steals. Dorian Finney-Smith, more than 13.5 points plus rebounds. Klay Thompson, less than 3.5 3-pointers made. Jerami Grant, more than 2.5 3-pointers made. And Cameron Johnson, less than 2.5 3-pointers made. Lock that in. Make sure whoever you're following is playing along with you. There's our play for today. Make sure you get access to DFS Army. Link down below as that tool is updated. You make sure you get the NFL plays, NHL, all of that good stuff. Hope to see you in the Discord we have as well, chopping it up with the members. That's what we have for today. Here's your daily reminder. Whether or not you are a DFS Army member, you probably should be. But either way, good luck in those contests, and I will see you next time.